One of the key demands of the community addressed in the original SRB funding bid was for improved lighting and security cameras to reduce the high level of prostitution and street crime in the regeneration area.
The project got started with the first SRB project, and it really was anti-prostitution in Coatbridge that was the initial focus, but it very quickly widened out from anti-prostitution to community safety on business parks, in city centre and in Burslem. We started with 3 cameras in the city centre for our surface car parks, and then we had the opportunity through the SRB challenge to enlarge the control room and add extra cameras. We've now got 83 in total, and 40 of them have come through the SRB project. The government offered us 2-for-1 match funding, so we had to go out and raise £2 for every £1 that the government would give us, and so it was a case of finding a champion in each of the main areas: city centre management, Festival Park, St Modwyn, Mike Herbert, and the Burslem Chamber of Trade. And they went locally and raised funds from the private sector to enable us to match that with a government grant.
And we've worked with the City Council and with the occupiers of Festival Park to bring forward schemes such as the CCTV scheme that was introduced a couple of years ago. And we acted as the sort of coordinating body to raise the private sector finance that backed up the council's own finances to bring the CCTV into operation. And that's been a very successful venture.
Being an engineer, we just used to implement schemes, but becoming fundraiser and then getting the funds down, that was the big change for me.
People now come to Festival Park, they see the cameras, they feel more secure. That's part of it. I think there's quite a big part of it, to be honest. But also it is true, according to the police statistics, there has been a reduction in crime, particularly in car crime. It certainly used to be the case that in some areas of Festival Park at night it was unwise to leave your car parked. That's not now the case.
I think if you were to ask the public, they would tell you that it's helped solve their fear of crime. The fact that the streets aren't dark areas where they're walking and no one can see what's happening. They actually know that in large areas of the city they are under camera surveillance. I think it's had a positive preventative effect in that the criminals also know that if they commit crime in view of the camera, their chances of being caught are great, and we've had some very good successes as a result of works with the camera. I think partnership brings the experience, the knowledge and the professionalism of all the partners to look at a problem in the whole and collectively, and rather than say individually what we're going to do about something, we can say collectively what would our response mean to our partners, what can our partners bring to the table, and as a result I think we offer a more complete and a much better solution to problems than ever we did in those days when it was expected the police would take a certain role, health would take a certain role, the local authority would do other things. And I think in many ways it's partnership coming of age, because we now realise that what we can do collectively has far more impact than what we do individually.